this video, Sundaresh SS provides an illustrative walkthrough of a specific method for reading and comprehending science textbooks using examples from a second-year PU statistics textbook. Core methodology: the presenter emphasizes that before applying any scientific formula, one must thoroughly understand the definitions of the terms involved. 131. Using the formula for mean, bar x, and standard deviation, sigma, as a case study, he identifies three key terms to define. Raw data: data collected directly from a primary source, like a lab experiment, that has not yet been processed. 202. Mean: the average or most common value in a collection of numbers. 243. Standard deviation: a measure of the amount of variation or spread of a variable around its mean. 316. Illustrative examples: the video walks through two practical calculations to demonstrate these concepts. 1. Simple data set. 2, 4, 6. Mean calculation: the sum, 12, divided by the number of observations, 3, equals 4,259. Standard deviation, calculated as 1.63509. Interpretation: adding and subtracting the standard deviation from the mean, 4 pm 1.63, results in values approximately equal to the data range, roughly 2 to 6, showing how the data varies around the average 534. 2. Physics experiment data, 10, 6, 20, 26. This example uses raw data representing the deflection of a needle in a physics instrument, 629. Mean, calculated as 18738. Standard deviation, calculated as approximately 8809. Interpretation: the spread, 18 pm 8, identifies the extreme values of 10 and 26, fitting the data set provided, 828. Conclusion: the presenter concludes that by first defining terms and then applying them to real-world data, the mathematical results align perfectly with the theoretical definitions found in dictionaries and textbooks. 851. YouTube video views will be stored in your YouTube history, and your data will be stored and used by YouTube according to its terms of service.
ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ನಾಲ್ಕನೇ ವಾದ ಪ್ರತಿವಾದದಲ್ಲಿ ಧನುವನ ಕಾವ್ಯ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ವಾದ ಪ್ರತಿವಾದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಧ್ರುವನ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ವಾದ ಪ್ರತಿವಾದ ಅದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಕಾರಣ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಧ್ರುವನ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
The video by Sundaresh SS is unique because it blends two different genres: pedagogical reading strategies and mathematical tutorials. Most YouTube content tends to separate these into two distinct categories. 1. Comparison with reading comprehension videos. While typical how to read a textbook videos focus on general study habits, Sundaresh SS focuses specifically on the linguistic decoding of scientific formulas. 3 Simple Tricks to Read Textbooks More Effectively by Benjamin Keep focuses on the structural way to read, skipping around, looking at headings, whereas Sundaresh SS advocates for a linear deep dive into definitions before even starting the math. How to Read a Textbook by Socratica suggests techniques like SQ3R, survey, question, read, recite, review. Sundaresh's method is more granular, focusing on the literal meaning of individual terms like raw data as the foundation for comprehension. 2. Comparison with statistics tutorials. Sundaresh SS uses mean and standard deviation as examples for his reading method, but his approach differs from dedicated math channels. How to calculate the standard deviation by the organic chemistry tutor. This is a high production, purely computational tutorial. It prioritizes the how, the steps to get the answer. Sundaresh SS prioritizes the why, interpreting what the result means in the context of the definition. Standard deviation, simply explained by Numiko. This video uses animations to explain the concept of dispersion. In contrast, Sundaresh SS uses a chalk and talk style with handwritten notes, which mimics a traditional classroom setting. Key differences summary. Feature: Sundaresh SS video. Popular educational channels. Primary goal: teaching a reading method for science. Teaching a specific math concept. Production: simple, single take, handwritten. Edited, multi-angle or digital whiteboard. Context: linked to the second PU Statistics textbook. General curriculum AP, College, SAT. Example style practical physics/lab data examples, theoretical or abstract number sets. In short, if you are looking for a quick way to solve a math problem for a test, the Organic Chemistry Tutor or Socratica are better. If you are struggling with how to understand the dense language of a science textbook, Sundaresh SS provides a more specialized cognitive framework. YouTube video views will be stored in your YouTube history, and your data will be stored and used by YouTube according to its terms of service. YouTube video views will be stored in your YouTube history,